As a wedding photographer, every year, I'm creating thousands of absolutely beautiful photos. And while my camera is a big part of that, also the post-production is extremely important. This is where the BenQ PD2725U comes in. Post-production is probably one of the most important parts of your photography process. And this is why I've been using BenQ monitors for years. Today we're going to be checking out the PD2725U, which is a 4K monitor and absolutely amazing. And disclaimer, BenQ did send me this monitor. However, they didn't tell me anything specific to say about the monitor at all, so you will be getting my real opinion. Also, keep in mind, I am extremely biased towards BenQ because I've been using them my whole photography career. I initially was using 32-inch BenQ monitors. I had 2 of them. Then I switched over to their ultra-wide monitor. And now I've been trying out their 4K monitor. And I absolutely love all of them. Now, with the BenQ monitors, there's a bunch of different types when you're looking to buy one. You have the SW models, the PD models, they make gaming monitors, they make so many monitors. But I've always been a huge fan of the PD models because they're great for design and overall use. As you know myself, not only am I a wedding photographer, but also a YouTuber, so being able to have the color accuracy of BenQ monitors in the PD series is really useful for me. So the PD2725U is a 4K UHD monitor. The display is IPS, and it has a total brightness of 250 nits. Coming in at around $899, it's actually a great deal for a 4K monitor. And if you're like me and you own a MacBook or a Mac Studio or any type of laptop or something that needs a monitor, this is going to be a great choice for you if you're a designer, photographer, or videographer. The monitor is packed safe and secure inside of foam. It's very easy to open up, and you can ensure that your monitor is going to get to you without any damage. Once you get inside the box, you'll see all the cables that come with your monitor. You'll have a power cable, USB upstream, mini display port to display port, Thunderbolt 3 USB-C, and also an HDMI cable. The monitor build has the same BenQ feel of all their other monitors. Nice sturdy plastic and metal towards the connectors in the back. Also, the bezels are nice and thin, and the monitors have a matte finish. I really always love the clean, minimalistic look of BenQ monitors because they fit in any great desk setup. As far as connections, we have 2 HDMI ports, DisplayPort, 2 USB-C ports, which one is a Thunderbolt 3 all-in-one port, and another one is great use for tethering as well. There's also USB ports and a headphone port. Also, one thing that's really nice about this monitor is it has built-in cable management. Basically, directly in the back, where all your ports are, you're able to cover that whole section up and have a small hole to have all your cables come through. And if you're like me with a whole bunch of cables, this is much needed for a clean, minimalistic look. The base that comes with the monitor is also just as clean and minimalistic. It's a nice silver color against the black of the monitor itself, and the foot of the base is actually nice and small. Putting together your base is extremely easy. There's a screw on the bottom, and you just take the main shaft and screw that into the base itself. The monitor is able to fit on the base extremely easily as well, which is one thing I love because I'm able to take it on and off of the base as needed. For example, with recording this video, I actually put it on the base a couple of times and then took it off and put it on my monitor arm because it's also VESA 100 mountable. The base also has a wide range of adjustability with its height, tilt, and also rotation. So if you need a portrait view for any reason, you're able to do that as well. I mean, just imagine editing your portrait photos on a portrait monitor. Another thing I absolutely love about the base is the fact that it's nice and thin. This gives me a space to put other objects and not eat up too much space on my desk. One thing that generally ends up sitting on the base for me is the hotkey puck. So the hotkey puck comes along with the monitor and it helps you easily get into your settings. While there are buttons on the back of the monitor to get into the settings of the monitor, if you want to make quick changes, you're able to do this with the hotkey puck. With multiple buttons and settings, and a nice knob, it's easy to change the brightness, color profile, or input on your monitor very quickly with the hotkey puck. And when it comes to making quick changes on your monitor, this is something you're going to be doing a lot of because there's so many built-in features of the PD2725U. One of those features that you definitely need to check out is the Display Pilot app. With this app, you're able to control your monitor, change its color space, and so much more. So to start out, while you're using the Display Pilot app, you'll see all the different color modes that you can change your monitor into. On top of that, there's a split view. So if you need to see sRGB and in-book mode, you can do that. This gives you the ability to make sure that your photos look great no matter what kind of monitor is going to go on. On top of that, the Display Pilot app will help you manage your screen space as well. And this is something that macOS doesn't do too well on, so it's really awesome that BenQ included this in their monitors. Basically, if I want to split two windows between two spaces, I can do that directly with the Display Pilot app. This is hands down one of the best features of this monitor. So one of the main reasons I've been sticking with BenQ monitors for almost 10 years now is the color accuracy. All the BenQ monitors are color accurate with 93% P3 and 100% sRGB and Rec. 709. Now again, as someone doing films and also photos, this is much needed for me. I know that I'm getting great colors off of my monitor, and I'll never have to worry about what's going to happen when I print my files. And I do a fair amount of printing actually, so this is super helpful. On top of that, the monitor is Pantone calibrated as well. So again, you know you're getting great, accurate colors. And also out of the box, you get a validation of the color correction that happened on your specific monitor. So if you want to know more about your monitor, how it's calibrated and all of its specs, you have that right inside of the box. There's a fair amount of color modes you can switch to on your monitor as well. From sRGB, Display P3, Rec. 709, a CAD and CAM mode, animation, darkroom, and also the in-book mode. And if you're like me and you're using a MacBook, there's also an in-book color profile, which is specifically for anyone who's using a MacBook. So say you're using your MacBook open alongside your BenQ monitor, and you want to make sure that the monitor and also your MacBook are color accurate to each other. That's what in-book mode is for. And I know a lot of wedding photographers are going to absolutely love this because that means you can plug in, use your MacBook on your BenQ monitor, and then when you need to go on the go, have the exact same colors that you were getting while you were at home on your larger monitor. And honestly, between this and the fact that the monitor will be charging your MacBook, and also the USB ports go directly into your MacBook through Thunderbolt 3, like you can plug in all of your external hard drives, any other thumb drives you might have, all of that into your monitor going right into your MacBook. So basically, you only need a single cable to your MacBook and you have everything you need, and also color accuracy. And like I said earlier, since you can daisy chain the monitor, you can hook up another one and have dual monitors, 4K, and also your MacBook Pro. So again, if you're a photographer and you're looking for a great solution to go along with your MacBook Pro, this is something you want to go ahead and look into. Now, on top of being able to daisy chain the monitors and also use it with a laptop and get direct charging from the monitor, there's also a built-in KVM switch, so you can use multiple computers and just use the same keyboard and mouse on both. And that's actually something I personally do. So I have my MacBook Pro for all my professional work, all my photography work, and anything of that sort. But I also have a PC that I built that I use mainly for gaming. It's easy for me to switch between both the PC and the MacBook Pro through the KVM switch, and I don't have to worry about switching my keyboard and mouse. I have everything right there, so I can have a nice clean setup where I don't have to go fiddling with it every time I want to switch between my two computers. And speaking of gaming on the PC, while this is not a gaming monitor, it actually is not bad for some nice casual gaming. If you're anything like me and you like to spend your time playing games when you're off, the 60 Hz refresh rate is good enough for any type of casual gaming. And again, since it's a 4K monitor with great color, everything's going to look absolutely amazing. So again, like I was saying, I'm extra biased towards BenQ monitors, but throughout my whole photography career, they have kept me with absolutely amazing and beautiful photos. I'm never worried about my post-production process because I know I'm getting great colors out of my monitor no matter which one I'm using. And if you're looking for a great monitor for your workspace, the BenQ PD2725U is a great choice. And also any of the other BenQ PD line of monitors. Like I said again, I've been using them for 10 years and I've been absolutely happy with every single monitor that I've ever used. If you're interested in picking up this monitor, definitely make sure to check out the link in the description below. And keep in mind that when you order, you're getting 1 free year of Pantone Connect as well. If you're not familiar with Pantone Connect, there's a link in the description to that as well so you can find more information about it. Let me know if this is a monitor that you would check out for your work. And also, if you're curious about seeing more of my office, obviously you'll be seeing a lot more of my BenQ monitors because they're the only monitors I use. Even the monitor that my wife is using currently in her setup is a BenQ monitor. So basically, we are a BenQ household. If you have any other questions about the monitor, let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. And don't forget to subscribe for more wedding photography and desk setup information. And I'll catch y'all next time.